Welcome to Nerdaties. Bitches.
Get your official Nerdaties gear now at prowrestlingtees.com/nerdaties.
No topic too absurd, no statement too asinine. We are Nerdy Jersey's finest, coming directly to your ear holes and maybe your eye parts. If you're watching us right now, we are on the interwebs, yes?
Yeah, we are live on YouTube, and Vinny started Fallout.
Oh,
Yes, he did.
season 2?
No,
haven't
season
started.
1.
I haven't started season 2 at all. Hi, Mike.
I'm Justin.
Kyle's somewhere around.
There he is.
Yeah.
I'm Kyle, and I was just doing a sticker board for Emory for the 100 days of school. So I had to count 100 stickers out about 8 times to make sure I got the number right.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Next
great.
Mr. Beast right there.
I wish I could
Okay.
just be like Rain Man and have just took a quick glance at the poster board and said, yep, that's 100.
82, 82, 82.
Yeah. You know, there's some cultures where they can't read or write or count. They don't know math or anything like that, but they could tell if their herd's missing any cattle. So maybe you could develop some sort of brain mechanism like that.
You know, in some cultures, they only eat vomit.
Yeah.
I'm Joe.
Wasn't that Fenton Crackshell's ability, where he could just look at stuff and count how
Yes.
many things were there? Gizmo Duck.
Gizmo Duck.
Well, there's those lunatics that can look at a jar of M&Ms and be like 524,
But
and they're like accurate. Like, what? Get out of here.
yeah,
Justin,
they're
I have a
robots.
question. It's been bugging me.
Okay.
When did you go for the Jeremy Renner's in Endgame haircut?
What
I think I've had the haircut for like 3 weeks now.
Yeah, I know. I've been meaning to ask you.
the Ronin?
When
faux
it's
hawk?
done, when it's not like
Yeah.
Mike says it looks like Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he had Doctor Strange hair very recently.
Yep. I see that.
This was the oh shit, it's late. I have to shower still.
Yeah, I knew that was
Yeah.
hands. That was not
Mhm.
a comb. That was just
Yeah, no, those
Mhm.
hands.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
I hate doing my hair.
That's why I wear a hat
What-
during the show. Yep.
actually
Just-
comb mine now.
People at the gym thought I was bald for the longest time because I would just wear hats. And they're like, "Oh, you actually have a nice head of hair. I thought you were bald." And I'm like, dude, if I was bald with my misshaped head,
I have really nice
I'd be in
hair,
trouble.
but I do prefer a shaved head. But most of the people around me do not prefer for me to have a shaved head.
Same.
getting the wave going on. It's been so long. I'm getting that. Unless I have it under my beanie, then when I have it under my hat all day, I get like Lego hair. It looks
Nice.
like Luke in Return of the Jedi, where it's just that perfect kind
Calic.
of Republican
almost.
cut.
Tell you, when it's all done up, it's all nice. It's got the curl going on.
The California wave.
Mm-hmm. Really drives them fucking customers crazy. It does.
Well, I got the Ancient Aliens going on most of the time.
Too.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't have
Mr.
a hat on.
Mailman, you're making me so hot and bothered.
it is what happens.
Yeah, or it's like the Ted Mosby.
Oh, Mr. Mailman, I've never been with a Mexican before.
Keep dreaming, lady.
And you
Oh
never
yeah.
will.
Didn't you? Yeah, you had a little run-in with some babes, huh? That's right. A couple weeks ago.
I did. Yeah.
Oh my God, a man in a uniform! I swear to God, I'll take your package.
Bet you will.
Special delivery.
Put it right in the slot.
Mr.
Yeah.
McFeel me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neither rain nor skeet nor blow. I haven't said it in a
No,
while,
that
but
needs to be a fucking t-shirt.
I was gonna say, right out of the gate, we could have an episode title.
Because Pat would totally order that shirt too.
Yes, he would. He'd wear that. He's
Yeah.
rural. He doesn't give a shit.
Nope.
I'm not gonna speak for him, but I think he wants to get fired. He's a postal worker, so I think he wants to get fired.
I'm watching the chat just to see what he says.
Oh, prepare. He's coming for you tonight.
He just said, yes, I would.
He's coming. He's coming hard.
Kyle, can you hear me?
Kyle, can you hear me?
Kyle, are you there?
No.
Can we get
earlier-
ourselves a Kyle?
Earlier, we were talking about the Bad Bunnies
Yes.
and the halftime show and white people being dumb. And
Yeah, so and he can't wait to see you and Vinny on the 28th.
yes, he wants you two to come down for wrestling.
I'm not saying you owe it to him as our longest lasting fan, but like, I don't know, maybe that's
I mean, he
your
has
guilt.
put a lot of time and money into this fucking show, Joe.
Yeah.
The least you could do is come down for some free fucking pizza.
Every week you say, give us money. You know who's giving us money? Shitty Pat Roselle.
Yeah.
I can't make any promises.
He's coming all the way from another state, you pieces of shit.
I appreciate that. I don't know.
All you gotta do is pretend to be an audience member. Woo!
No, like
Woo.
you know how it is with the ladies. Like they tell you got things going on, and you go okay, and then like the day before they go, oh, we still have this tomorrow, and you go,
Megan,
right, she's not here.
God damn it.
He's bringing hot shit.
I've been stagged for 10 days. She comes home tomorrow.
He is bringing a bunch of hot sauces for you guys.
Oh boy.
Big mistake.
He says he wants to go hot sauce shot for shot with Vin.
Cheeses, jellies, etc.
He'd have a better shot if he used it as a suppository.
He's bringing the ghost pepper cheese.
Oof.
Come on now. Don't let him down. Don't let me.
I've never known you as the kind of person to shy away from a challenge, Vin. Maybe I've read you wrong all these years. I don't know.
No, I do. If I hold the seat of power about it, and people just want it, I'll just be like, oh, you do? I don't.
Carolina Reaper cheese. That's what he's bringing.
My bad.
That's
Yeah.
that's hot.
Yeah.
That is very hot.
So back to the Bad Bunny of it all now that Kyle returned.
Yeah, so what I was saying before about older white men not understanding Spanish and complaining about it. Santana. That's all I gotta say. Santana, Oye Como Va. I have no idea what he's saying in that song, but I fucking love it. Abraxas, dude. Early Santana, like I'm
I
talking.
think that means where are you going? Oh, yeah, come over.
I never took Spanish. I don't. I took, but I love it, dude. I freaking.
And they
Did-
What?
and
Dude,
they love
they
it.
love it, dude. Abraxas is one of the greatest albums ever. How are you hating Bad Bunny? Why are you?
I
you
s-
yeah.
I saw a meme either today or yesterday is you motherfuckers had no problem with Mambo number 5. Now you got a problem.
Dude,
Right.
everybody did the Macarena.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, at that time though, like there wasn't really social media, so everyone couldn't be like, "I hate that," you know.
But
I'll add to that also at that time, like government leaders weren't vocalizing their hatred for the thing as well, and galvanizing people around it.
Yeah. Also, you have to factor in bots, and if someone just like has an opinion, people will be like, "Oh, he's outraged," and it's like, okay.
here's my opinion. Kid Rock fucking sucks. There we go. There's my opinion.
That's a
Time
hot
out.
take, Joe.
Time out. Kid Rock has
No,
4 good songs. Okay,
no,
that sucks.
no. They
There's a lot of
suck.
one-hit wonders
Which
that
ones?
would dream to have 4 Kid Rock songs.
Which songs, Jeff? Which songs, then? Name them.
Ball at the Ball, Cowboy, the
Fucking
one
hate
with
Cowboy.
Sheryl Crow, and that Sweet Home Alabama knockoff. People
Fuck
love that
that.
song.
Dude,
Fuck that.
I'm not
Cowboy.
saying I love those. So I like the first 3 I mentioned. The last one I could do without. It's just a Sweet Home Alabama
Cowboy
knockoff.
is nails on a chalkboard to me.
He's got 2 good songs as far as I'm concerned.
Which ones?
American Badass, and that's only because The Undertaker came out to it.
Oh yeah.
And Lonely Road of Faith, and that's only because they used it when the NWO was going to show up in the WWE. The only reason I have ever enjoyed his music is because Vince McMahon said, "Yeah, put it on somebody."
Yeah. Well, only God knows why. There's 5, but that wasn't like a really, really big one. It was more like of a what is it? A ballad, I
Ballad.
think. Ballad.
But
Yeah, I mean, he's fine.
here's one. At least Bad Bunny actually sang. He didn't lip sync.
I don't think he said.
That's,
He
I heard that.
spoke into the microphone. I don't know if I'd call that singing.
Rapping is singing.
He was not lip syncing to a track.
Yeah, no, he would. Again, I don't know if I call it singing. He was shouting a lot. It was fine.
His
Better
energy
than
level.
Adam Levine.
His
better than
energy
Usher.
level was off the fucking charts. It made you want to dance.
Yeah, can I ask a question going off of that statement, Joe?
Yeah.
Because
Did you?
does anybody else think that there should be a certain thing with a halftime show? Like, to me, the energy level of the show is one of the reasons why a person is picked to perform there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right? In a in front of a crowd that big, you want it to feel like a fucking stadium concert,
Oh yeah, you want the spectacle,
right? Like you want people who are gonna get the crowd dancing and get people hyped up with tunes that are okay. So aside from the politics of one or the other, I don't understand the 4 people that were picked for the alternative halftime show. Like, I can understand that Kid Rock has some songs that get some people hyped. Bradley Gilbert has a couple songs that I could see getting people
I don't
hyped.
even know who that is.
Gabby Barrett absolutely does not.
No idea.
And I would argue that Lee Brice also does not.
I think the common factor would be racist white people.
Well, would it be pay to play? Is it pay to play like the Super Bowl? Because Bad Bunny had to put a bid in. I think you have to put a bid in to do it. Right?
I thought Jay-Z picked you.
Well, right. I think people put a bid in, and then you get picked pretty much.
Yeah, you do have to pay to perform. I know that. I don't know how it works, but
Just like any major awards, you have to pay into that.
But
Yeah.
Like, the reason we've never gone to the podcast awards that they've done for like the last 15, 20 years is because it's a $300 fee.
Artists do not pay to perform at the Super Bowl halftime show, but they also do not receive a traditional high value appearance fee from the NFL.
Huh.
There you go. The more you know.
Yeah.
I always
They-
thought. Yeah.
They get a
okay, go
union
ahead.
scale fee, $1,000 per day,
Wow.
which
Does that
makes
include
sense.
rehearsal days?
Yeah.
Well,
The league covers all production and travel expenses.
Wow.
all right. But his the stage show, like the sets, like all the trees were people. All the
Yeah.
bushes were people. That's freaking great. That's in and out. You could get that cleared off the field like that. And
I will say, although it looked cool from through the TV, I could imagine being there and being pissed that it blocks the view of the actual performance if you were in the lower level.
if you had really good seats,
Yeah, like if you had lower level, if you had like 100 level seats,
Yeah.
you had to watch the entire performance on the TV
yeah.
in order to
I
see it.
I can't stand being at a live event like that at all because you can't see anything. You go there and you spend most of your time looking at the jumbotron to actually see what the details are. Like when a play goes on, you're kind of like, all right, I'm watching the quarterback and I'm like reacting to see if the ball goes down. Or like, all right, maybe he made the catch, maybe he didn't. But most of the time, I'm looking up at the screen. And that's why all of that, for me at least, all of these live performance things suck.
Yeah.
That's why I like just sitting back watching it on my TV.
It's that much
Now,
easier.
today, cranky old white lady in our office, she was like, I didn't watch it. If he doesn't want to learn to speak English, blah, blah, blah. And like, I didn't want to be like, but he does speak English.
Oh, his songs are Spanish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't really translate them that easily though.
I mean, I probably could. It probably just doesn't sound as good.
Yeah, they don't rhyme.
Yeah.
So she's like, instead I watch George Carlin.
That's so random.
Oh, he was doing a show last night?
No, she's like, I put on his old shit and I watched that instead. And I want, like, for a minute, sat there, like, I think you're missing the message from Carlin if you're reacting the way you're reacting to the halftime show.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be honest. I've been ahead of the curve. I've hated the halftime show since Janet Jackson's tit.
I didn't care for the weekend.
That was all right.
Rihanna was boring.
Rihanna-
She just got knocked up, so she was just standing there.
I
while
didn't
everyone else
hate
was dancing.
Usher.
Shakira was fine.
Yes,
I
she
just,
was.
you know what it is too, dude? I always thought anyways, like football is like a family sport, like it's a family entertainment. That's why like even though they promote beer and shit like that, but they got mad at Tom Brady for talking about people getting drunk before games. However, many of these halftime shows, everyone's grabbing their dick, everyone's showing pit, shaking their ass, twerking. It's like, I just thought like these kind of started like, families, going to the game together, like dad bringing his son to the game to show him athletes. But now it's turned into like,
Why would you consider that a family thing? It's a game where guys run at each other, get
it's a game.
concussions, get into fights.
Mhm.
It's not very family
It-
friendly.
No,
it's a game. That's
Yeah, but that's like saying like, let's go to the Coliseum and watch the Lions eat the fuck.
Well, also, if you're taking your family to the
Yeah.
Super Bowl, you have a lot of fucking money.
Yeah, a lot,
right.
a lot of fucking money.
Lot of money.
And at that point, if you have that much money to take your whole family to the Super Bowl, you're probably not parenting your kid to begin with. So
No.
Yeah,
You got your iPad? All right, we're gonna watch the game.
Yeah. I just spent.
Yeah.
What was that one burger? There's a burger there was like $100 and something.
Ew. Mondo Burger?
Oh, there was a burger that they were selling that
It
was $100.
exploded in your lap.
Royale with cheese.
But the halftime show, it was fun. It was. I thought
it was
like
fun.
yeah.
Better than the last three. That's what I'll say.
yeah.
Adam Levine sucked. Keep your shirt
yeah,
on.
he
You're around a bunch of
sucked.
6'5" jacked athletes, and you're taking your shirt off, dude. Keep your shirt on. Usher,
But I
keep your shirt on.
But I guarantee you, Adam Levine's probably fucked half of their wives.
Or he did not. Otherwise, he'd be dead.
No, I don't know about that.
And the NFL, they're probably cheating on their wives, and they don't want you banging their wife either. It's a
thought-
very
Oh.
egocentric. To get to that level, it's
They're part of a swinger cult anyway. Let's just throw out some.
But
probably maybe, but also very
110%.
possessive.
Last one I enjoyed was when it was Dre, and he brought out
yeah,
like all of the '90s hip hop.
yeah,
artists,
I
and-
liked that.
And then Missy Elliott drops, and I was like,
But again, entertaining. That was very entertaining. The energy level was really high, and they were all really high.
it's a long time that they were very boring. Like, I remember.
Well done, Joe.
You had Snoop
McCart-
there.
Yeah,
I think my favorite one was the completely rando NSYNC Britney Spears Aerosmith halftime shit.
Oh,
that one turned me off so much.
I fucking love that one.
That one was good.
But it was. But back to the bunny. It was when Lady Gaga came out. That was they did a great duet. And
I didn't even
then
recognize her. How many babies has she eaten since the last time I saw her?
She comes out, and I was like, "Oh no, what are white people gonna fucking complain about now?"
she
There's
was
a
Well,
white
they don't
person
like her.
stage.
They
she
can't
was
stand her.
phenomenal. Her voice is phenomenal.
Dude,
People like the Gaga. They might not openly admit it, but everybody loves the Gaga.
But
she's
But
got a couple
people-
bangers.
The people who are going to get on Bad Bunny don't like the Gaga.
they did like a little. I thought it was great. I thought the backing band was phenomenal during her
The
segment.
The Venn diagram of people who are going to shit on Bad Bunny and going to shit on Gaga is a circle.
Yeah.
And
I tell
then-
you what, they missed a real opportunity to have a little 30 to 1 minute clip of Livin' La Vida Loca banging out with some
Well-
new age reggaeton shit.
That's what I was
They
gonna
missed
say.
a fucking opportunity.
He looked fucking great.
We didn't recognize him
he's-
at first.
What is he, like 60s?
Uh,
He's eating babies too.
he's from
59.
71. Apparently, him and Kid Rock were born in the same year. I just saw a meme about that.
That's absurd.
Yeah, they showed us side by side, and boy, was it painful.
When they
Yeah,
first
well-
showed him.
Hate will do that to you.
I think that was the
Well,
caption.
that and Ricky Martin's gay and they take care of themselves statistically better.
Dude, he sounded great. Like,
Yeah.
Ricky said, like when he stood up, we're like, oh shit, it's Ricky Martin. But it was like he sounded really good.
He gets out in the sun every once in a while.
I'm like this
Yeah.
pale fuck right here.
Dude, body maintenance. He probably puts on hell lotions,
Mhm.
That's
gets
what
sun, exercises, dances and shit.
He smells like cocoa butter and sandalwood, I guarantee you.
Most likely.
Yeah.
That Dr. Squatch soap, man, the exfoliation it does. You get a nice lotion.
I probably consulted with Ricky Martin on that. Ricky, what do? You need to exfoliate.
You gotta shampoo and condition your beard.
I do.
Nah.
But I'm
I
still
don't do
pale
that.
as fuck.
I'm gonna give you a tan. You can't just shampoo a tan on. You're not the president.
Speaking of aging backwards, people don't believe Rocco's 6.
Vinny, I know exactly what I'm going to do to get content out of you for TikTok. Just keep sending me pictures in the group chat of you and Rocco.
Really?
Yes.
It's mostly Rocco. I don't like taking pictures of myself. I look like a
It's
fucking
fine.
dumbass.
Whatever. I don't fucking care. You and the dog. It doesn't matter.
You should get some way just a way to mount to your phone, and then sit Rocco in your lap and work him like a puppet. All right, everybody.
I'm just gonna slideshow. It to different songs. I'm gonna use the same like 8 pictures that he sent. Just different songs that fit it. Rainbow Connection. You Are So Beautiful. You Are My Sunshine.
Let me tell you about my best friend.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That one. Okay, I'm gonna photo dump on you guys.
And I don't know much, but I know I love you.
Oh, here's one. He's sitting on Megan's dad's lap here. He just puts his ass right in his chest. It's actually fucking hilarious.
That's all I needed. Thank you.
Oh, I got more. No, I got more.
Yeah,
No, it's fine.
we're getting photobombed right now, so stay tuned to the
Yes.
Nerdities TikTok at Real Nerdities to see these.
But yeah, I haven't talked to my dad yet to see how he accepted or didn't the Bad Bunny of it all. but Kyle wasn't here. I don't know if I told the story on the show or just to Mike in general, but we were on our weekly FaceTime call 2 weeks ago, and I dropped the Tangerine Palpatine name, and he laughed so fucking hard. And he knew who we were talking about because we had mentioned that one in the conversation, and like it gave me a little hope. And I was like, you know what? Maybe it's starting to crack. Maybe they're starting to see.
It scares me actually, because they know how big of an asshole he is. They know he's equivalent to a literal Sith Lord who took over a galaxy, and they're just like, that's scarier to me.
I
Pat
don't
said
get
he's
how.
Pat
Go
said
ahead.
he still
What is-
hasn't seen Rocco.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You got to bring Rocco over.
Pat, what are we doing, bro?
I know that Vinny face. That's
There it
Vinny's
is.
cracking
There
face.
it is.
You found his soft spot. His soft spot's got a tail.
Dude, look at him.
He's not looking at you.
Don't know.
He's so ashamed of you right now for some reason. You're cutting out. What's up?
I'm cutting out.
Yeah, I don't know what happened when you
You
moved the
did.
camera. That was weird.
I'll
fine
do it
now.
again.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he's facing the wall. He's mad. I'm not giving him attention. Kind of a diva.
Whatever. I didn't want it anyway. Whatever.
You got a friend in me. Michael, I have a wrestling segment this week. Do you want it before we get into the rest of the regular show or in the news portion?
Yeah, I think we should build up to the good stuff. So do it now.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of appropriate ages,
was
Nerdaties
aggressive.
proudly presents to you its podcast and internet tag team champions of the world. I am one half of said champions. I am the alpha of alphas, the lord and master of the universe, the architect of your destiny, and the current EPW World Heavyweight Champion, Justin, as always joined by my hetero life mate. He is the god of the dad bod, the king of chaos himself.
Kyle.
I was so hoping it was that level.
Enthusiasm, Kyle. And we're here for the first time in a few months to discuss wrestling. Kyle,
Yep.
I'm going to start off with is the TNA WWE relationship good for TNA? Because I feel like talent that has gone from TNA over to WWE is not having too good of a run. Like my biggest case is Jordan Grace.
Rhymed.
All right. You rattle off your life experience on this matter, and then I'll weigh in with my 2 cents at the end.
So I feel like, I mean, obviously Jordan was like queen shit in TNA, champion, and like rightfully so. She is a beast of a performer.
Yeah.
Not
She's physically imposing and also very technically talented.
right, not super tall or anything, but that's fine.
Right.
But she is monstrous. Like
Yes. Like
body
very well built.
big fucking dudes, right? And I feel like since coming on board, they didn't do much with her in NXT. She had those couple of Rumble spots, but it didn't do much for her. And I feel like now that she's on SmackDown, I don't think that she's being utilized properly.
Okay.
Thoughts?
On her specifically, or going back to the overall TNA relationship thing?
Let's go with her first, and then we'll look at the relationship as a whole.
Well, so in a situation like that, where you're kind of the biggest fish in a smaller pond, it is going to be incredibly difficult for her to come over and have. I mean, it would have been pretty easy for her to come over and have success. But to have anywhere near the success she was having at TNA before she made the jump, it was going to be pretty difficult to do without burying a good portion of your female talent already on the roster. So, like, I completely understand why, but there's so many different ways to book talent successfully that, like, she didn't need to come in and be a long reigning champion in order to look good.
No.
Which I think a lot of fans, especially now in like the social media age, kind of feel like you're not like you're not being pushed properly or you're not having success unless you're a champion. Which I guess for some people is true, but also for a lot of our upbringing, some of the most of the best wrestlers at the time were not the heavyweight champions.
Right.
They were the mid-card champions, and they were the best wrestlers who they wanted to be on TV every week. So, like,
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm not saying she needs to be a champion, but I'm saying like she should have been treated better from the get-go, despite the fact that the company is known for its size issues.
yeah, but I mean, like so I get this is why it's tough to bring somebody like a bunch of people in at the same time. But like in an ideal world, you bring somebody in, you have them confront somebody higher up on the card, and then you tease that feud while having them actually wrestle people lower on the card so they can get their wins up.
Right.
And then like at a pay-per-view or whatever, they actually have the match with the person that they confronted in or around the time of their debut. So that their wins against lower level talent who they're not burying because they're already lower level talent pushes them up the card. And seeing them win on TV, will get them over with a new audience. But like, I don't know why they don't do that with more talent. It's super frustrating.
Because like right now she's running with Jade Cargill, even though she's getting a shot against Jade Cargill, and like they're two very opposite talents. Jordan is short but stacked and a
Yeah.
really good professional wrestler. Jade Cargill
Yes.
looks like she was chiseled from stone, but is dog shit in the ring.
I mean,
She still hasn't found her footing.
No, she still sucks.
she has,
For as long as she's been doing it now, and for the people
yes,
who have trained her, she is subpar.
that's true. I mean, but if you put her in the category of like, in terms of in-ring work, right? She has, you could tell like on the mic and stuff like that, she has the charisma to like if she actually like went pedal to the metal, she could be for female wrestling what like potentially Hogan, not Hogan, like not in that way, not like the biggest wrestler of all time, but like what Hogan was for wrestling at that time. Like she has the potential to carry the women's division,
From what
even
I
though
saw
she's
of
not the
her,
most technically gifted. Kind of like John Cena carried the men's division for a fucking
Well,
decade.
to be fair though, when John was doing it, there was no one else to do it. Like they stopped building stars after The Rock. And it became more about the company. And Cena's personality is what shone through. And like
Yeah,
it worked for him, but who the fuck did he have, dude? He had Edge, who was just coming out of a tag team. He had
yeah,
Randy, who was a homegrown dude. Brock, who left on and off. Like, of course, John looks like a fucking God amongst that because there was no one else. The women's division now is so chock full of talent. To me, it's upsetting that Jade is the champion.
You know what? You're right. You named somebody that should have been my comparison. I should have compared her more to Brock than to John Cena
Yes.
because Brock was physically imposing and he he had his moments on the mic, but he didn't have to suck all the air out of the room talking on the microphone.
Right.
And he could get in there. He could out wrestle people technically because he had a wrestling background, and he could just deliver devastating moves that like any person watching it would be like, holy shit, that probably broke somebody in half.
But-
And like Jade could deliver moves that look like they could legitimately break somebody in half.
Yes. And
But she's also still, for some reason, green enough to actually really break somebody in half.
I would respect it more if they gave her the Brock treatment and she was like, just showed up for a month and then fucked off. And like, give her a strong mouthpiece. I'm not saying it has to be Heyman, but like, find someone to be a manager for her and make her like a female Lesnar. It would have worked better. But now, like, she's on TV every week. She's the current champion, and she's up against people and beating them that are more talented in the ring than she is, and more talented on the mic than she is.
You know who would have been great for her?
Hmm.
If she came in as like an enforcer for Becky,
Yeah.
would have been incredible. But instead, WWE did what they always do. They brought in Jade Cargill, and who did they pair her with, Justin? The two other black women on the roster.
Yeah, because people of color always have to be with people of color.
Yeah, it didn't matter who
Just like
fit.
the three
Yeah.
Asian women that you have on your show, or slash we're in a group together.
Right.
Yeah. But as the whole, do you think it is benefiting TNA to be in league with WWE?
Um in a way, because and this is where I was gonna go with this when I said like give all your examples, because what WWE does is they will pick one or two people in the arrangement and get them over in WWE. Well, whether they get themselves over or they're put over, whatever. But you'll have a guy like Joe Hendry who maintains his popularity when he moves over, gains a new group of fans, and then everybody in the WWE and fans of the WWE universe are going to say, no, look, they did it with Joe Hendry. They don't bury every TNA person on the roster because they've done it successfully with one or two people.
Yeah.
So, like, I guess
Joe-
in that sense,
Joe also, it's the Matt Cardona effect, because everything Joe has popularity wise, he did himself,
yes.
and they're just riding the fucking train.
Oh, for sure.
But they're gonna fuck it up.
Well, I think it's harder to fuck. I think it's harder for WWE to fuck up someone who knows who they are as a character and also is like not a bootlicker. You know what I mean? Like Hendry doesn't strike me as that kind of guy. He
Yeah.
doesn't strike me as the kind of guy who's going to do something that he knows is bad for his character just to appease his boss.
I mean, I would hope not.
I mean, yeah, who knows? Anything's possible, but
We're gonna run through the Rumble real quick
Mhm.
because
Rumble up.
this is quite the point of contention with me.
Of course,
The fact that the
every
Royal
year.
Rumble was in Saudi Arabia to begin with, Not like
Yep.
most expensive Royal Rumble ever or whatever, Super Magic Royal Rumble, whatever it was when they did 2 in a year. They're like, no, we're going to have the regular Rumble over there. Fine. Women's Rumble saw Liv Morgan win the Rumble. I believe that's Liv's second win, possibly back to back.
I believe it's her second win. I don't know if it's back to back.
Yeah. So we saw Gunther defeat AJ Styles. AJ took off the gloves, put him in the middle of the ring, and then picked them back up. Now we know that his time in the WWE is over, but more on AJ in a few minutes.
Don't call him a moron.
Huh?
Don't call him a moron.
I see what you did there.
Thank you.
Drew McIntyre defeated Sami Zayn to retain the undisputed WWE Championship. And Roman Reigns would go on to win the Royal Rumble again. Because why not?
Well, it was only his second time winning, right?
Right. It feels like it's been more. I don't know if I got Mandela affected here, but I guess it's just the fact that Roman's been shoved down everybody's throat for a decade and a half now, I guess.
Isn't the point of the Rumble supposed to be to get someone over?
That's the way it used to be.
Yeah.
It hasn't been like that in a long time.
Yeah. It was one of the
like,
tools to help Austin become Austin.
Right. So, like, we know Roman, when he shows up, is going to be in one of the main events of Mania anyway. Did we have to waste a Rumble win on it?
There's so many people out there
That's true.
who would have benefited from getting that win.
Right. And just because they won the Rumble doesn't mean they have to win the fucking title match that they're in. But, like,
That's true.
there was plenty of options of talented younger guys that you could have given a spotlight to. You know what I mean? Like, it's the same thing with Liv. There's countless women in the division that could have used that spot. Like, nothing against her, like, whatever it is, what it is. But those would not have been the calls that I would have made.
Right.
Kyle, do you have anybody off the top of your head real fast who you would have swapped them out for?
I mean, didn't Obi recently lose the? Well, I guess not super recently lose the title, but he lost the title to Ricky Saints, right?
No, he
And
relinquished.
he relinquished the title to jump to the main roster,
Yes.
and then
Boba
Saints
Fett,
just lost the title to Joe Hendry, right?
yeah, in the ladder match.
Right. So Obi, I think, would have been a good candidate to win the Rumble.
He would have been my pick.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know why. Like,
And you could have had him take on Drew.
yeah. And even if he loses, it doesn't matter because it's his first title shot of the main
First
roster.
title, right. So
Yeah.
gotten him over, would have given Drew a win. You still get Roman and Punk. Roman just shows up on Raw. I hate you. Okay, I fucking hate you too. Oh, look, we're at the same spot we are. But yeah, like, I don't get it. The Liv of it all. Where would you have gone with someone other than Liv?
I mean, that's tough because I don't really know what's going on with the women's championships there right now.
I don't know either. But, like, if you wanna do a favor and capture some heat on someone who's rising for them, Sol Ruka would have been my fucking pick.
Yeah, she's pretty big, isn't she? She's tall, right?
Yeah, she's tall. Her finisher's fucking crazy. She does like a fucking backflip off the rope and catches people in the stunner as she does it.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane.
Right. I mean, yeah, that would have been cool. Also, like, what is since the Becky and Seth thing stopped? What is AJ Lee doing right now?
She I don't think she came in, but everyone's assuming it's going to be AJ and Becky at Mania for whatever, just cause.
Just cause. Well, there you go. Give them a reason so that it's not a just cause.
I got that. Did you take it out much? Yeah, I'll go see.
I mean, I'm trying to think who else could have
I know.
benefited. What's Kairi Sane doing right now? I mean, I love Kairi Sane.
Yeah, Kairi would have been.
Is she anywhere near a title?
No. Yeah, come on. She could be.
She should be.
Yeah. But those are just thoughts on what could have been better for the Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
AJ Styles. Pick the gloves back up left. Rumor has it that AJ is AEW bound. Do you believe it? Do you think it benefits AJ? I mean, it definitely benefits the company if it's true. Even if he's in a limited capacity, which he probably will be. Like, that's a big fucking get.
I mean, so yeah, I've seen rumors specifically like charting what his matches would be in AEW, even to go as far as the order of them. And I was looking. I actually tweeted at Swerve Strickland about this this morning. So because he's a Seahawks fan, so it's basically like, congratulations, they won the Super Bowl. But I was also like, you know, on to the next thing. Hopefully, you take the belt from MJF, and I tagged MJF in it at whatever. There's a pay-per-view in March, I think, right? Whatever the pay-per-view in March is, if it's Dynasty or Revolution, I'm not sure which one. And then set up my dream match for AJ Styles. Call out AJ Styles or convince AJ Styles for my dream match to happen in April. So I tagged all three of them in it. And if anything even close to that happens, I'm going to feel like a super genius. I don't think either of those things are going to happen. I don't think Swerve's going to be the one to beat MJF for the title. And I also don't think, even if AJ comes over, I don't think we're going to get Swerve right away. But he would be a great first opponent or I mean, if you want to have him come over and work with somebody he's kind of familiar with, you could have him come over and work with Andrade right away.
Yes.
Right? That'd be a great match. There's so many people I want to see him wrestle in AEW now. Like, now that Hechicero is officially in AEW, like, there's so many. But like, yeah, I would love for him to go to AEW. I don't think he's done wrestling. Yeah, I mean, obviously the build, I think, is to All In against Ospreay, but that has to be an All In match. Like, that can't happen anywhere else. Yeah. But also, like, do you kind of do with Bryan Danielson what they did when they had what's his name come out of retirement for one match to wrestle Danielson. I can't think of his name.
Nigel
The announcer.
McGuinness.
Yes, Nigel McGuinness. Like, do you have something like that happen where AJ shows up and all of a sudden Bryan Danielson is like, I'm coming back to wrestle one match,
I would fucking love it.
right? Like,
Yeah.
there's so much potential, but I would say it's not very likely that AJ goes back to TNA. I think it may actually be most likely that he goes back to New Japan.
Well, see, if he doesn't want to spend too much time away from the family, AEW is the good stepping stone, as he'll be U.S. based, but they have the working relationship with New Japan, so he can just go do New Japan shit for a while.
And CMLL.
Yes.
So, yeah, I mean, no, it definitely makes sense. But, man, that would be incredible.
Okay, last wrestling bit here is...
Wait, I have a question, though, regarding AJ in AEW. If AJ debuts in AEW, he can't use his music in WWE,
No,
right?
he would not be able to use the W.
He also can't use Get Ready to Fly, probably because of TNA's working relationship with WWE now.
It depends, because Tony's paid for TNA musics before.
But that was before the working relationship was established.
I guess.
So if AJ debuts, is he debuting under an entirely new music? That would be weird.
I mean, he can come out to his New Japan theme.
I guess that's true. That's a good point.
Last thing is, AEW has been in the mainstream news this past week because last week on Dynamite, in the Brody King versus MJF main event, a "fuck ice" chant broke out due to Brody King's big, no pun intended, because he's a large man, vocalization against ice and its shenanigans. This is a huge benefit for the company, in my opinion. Yes? Agree? Disagree?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Does this bring more eyes this week on the product? Because they've had an uptick in views lately. They've been putting on some solid shit for like the last month or so.
I mean, it's possible that it brings more eyes to the product, but I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it would be kind of a niche thing for people who, like, I feel like if you like wrestling for the wrestling, you would have already been watching AEW. Right? It's not like they're like some kind of small market company that just got a brand new TV deal. Like they just started. I don't know. It would be awesome if it brought more eyes to the product, but I don't know realistically how many more it will bring.
I don't know, but one can hope.
I do actually have one more wrestling thing though. If you're through, did you see the announcement this week that Tony Khan made in partnership with the NFL?
Yes.
So that AEW will be releasing luchador masks, which I got to be honest, don't love the look of them, but luchador masks.
Hopefully those are prototypes.
Yeah, of all 32 NFL teams.
Yeah. That's pretty fucking sweet.
Yeah, it is. And it's also kind of a glorious middle finger to both Donald Trump and Vince McMahon.
Yes. Yeah, it is. All right, Mike.
You do the rest of the show now.
Back to you, bud.
There we go. Casting. We know who young Atreus is going to be in this God of War show. Kid named Callum Vinson, who was on Chucky, and a handful of other things. He looks like he's about 4 years old. So by the time they get this thing done, he should be right around Atreus' age. It looks like he's like 9 or 10 now, so it should work out perfectly. And it was news to me, but they're making another House of the Dead movie.
Why?
Is this
Now,
because is this because we brought it up on the show?
I don't think we have that much pull.
I'd like to think we do.
That would be great. It's this is
You'd
ironic
like
to
to
me.
think that, wouldn't you?
It's being directed by Paul W.S. Anderson.
What?
What?
Yes. Who cinemaphiles will know directed the first and last Resident Evil.
Yeah.
So someone's stuck in a loop. It will be starring, one of the cast members will be Isabella Merced, who played Hawkgirl in Superman.
Huh.
Yeah. So
I
this
like
is, yeah, she's good. She was in something else. I forgot. It was in the article. It
Dora.
was, yeah. Oh, she was Dora?
She was Dora.
Oh, that's adorable. That wasn't intentional. That pun was not intentional. But hopefully this will be an actual honest to goodness House of the Dead movie. And not whatever Uwe Boll thinks a movie should be. Trailers. This is one that the group probably didn't see. You might have run across it online. Everyone knows I'm a big fan of the Horizon Zero Dawn / Forbidden West series, and they're doing their first real multiplayer game. The Lego game was multiplayer, but it was only 2 people, and it's fucking Lego. But they're doing a 3-person kind of extraction shooter version of Horizon called Hunter's Gathering, and it's like, oh, cool. You're gonna get a game like that for the PC and PS5. Sweet. Except it looks like fucking Fortnite. They lost all of the photorealistic design, have simplified the robot designs down quite a bit, and it's going to be high energy, bombastic, flashy, super colorful, and with like superpowers and stuff. I'm so let down by this trailer. Apparently, there's another multiplayer for a Horizon game coming out that's going to be mobile, so it's not coming to consoles, and it's going to look more realistic. So I don't think Sony knows what the shit they're doing here. Check it out if you want to. It was more than I wanted to see. In the blink of an eye, which one was this? Because I'm pretty sure I watched this, right?
Kate McKinnon, spaceship.
Oh yeah, this is the one that's coming to Hulu.
Yes.
This looks like Cloud Atlas, except with a plot.
Yeah.
Where you're seeing essentially 3 different phases of humanity, at least, because that's what it's showing. Far past where Neanderthals and Homo sapiens are interacting is the way it looks. Fairly modern times where Rashida Jones is dealing with technology that will hopefully feed into the future, where Kate McKinnon's on a generation ship where she's raising a bunch of kids, kind of Horizon Zero Dawn style, but in space. And it looks heartfelt. It was kind of like sci-fi Life of Chuck.
Yeah.
Minions and Monsters has the minions with a cute Cthulhu and
Cute Thulu.
Cute
Cthulhu. I'll bite. I'm not gonna go see it in the theater, but
No, when
once
this is on Peacock.
yeah, it'll be worth time. Minions are still great. It's still a gag that lands every time. Scream 7 is Scream 7.
Yeah. It's gonna be a Scream movie.
Yeah, you know what? It's kind of dumb about it. The killer said, "I'm going to wait until you're with your daughter to kill your daughter." Just don't show up.
Yeah.
Don't show up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just call her. Like,
Yeah.
hey,
Send
did he come
someone
yet?
else. No, you
Yeah,
just send
send
someone
somebody
else.
else.
Yeah.
Send somebody else. Send. You know who you should send? The police.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Probably.
Does this set up Scream 8?
Probably.
Scream 8, no more voice.
Scream 8, the trail to Scream 9.
Mhm.
This
And then Scream X, more Scream, more Furious.
Mhm.
It's
Will we-
Ted's family.
Wait, so this is Scream 7. Do we get Scream 11 faster than we got Fast 11?
Oh no.
Because
I don't know, dude.
It's out in 28.
People like it.
Which
People
one?
like the screams.
I
They do
said
like
these
Scream.
last couple have been really fucking good.
That's too quick a turnaround time. These aren't Saw movies. They're not doing one a year.
Yeah.
This
I mean, how much is there to it though? They're not putting people in little puzzles and shit. It's just a guy just going, "I'm gonna fucking kill you," and everyone's like, "Oh my god."
they gotta change it up for the next. It's your favorite rom com.
Yeah. Yes.
What's your
Yes.
What's your favorite scary documentary? Melania.
Oh, I ain't fucking with you.
Polick. The War Machine. That was another trailer. Is that coming to Hulu? That's going like to a
Netflix.
streamer, right? That's a Netflixer.
Netflix movie.
Alan Richson, Dennis Quaid, and Jai Courtney, because they're not giving up on Jai Courtney anytime soon.
I thought his career was over.
I don't
Shut
hate
your
Jai.
mouth.
Jai Courtney's an Australian treasure.
He's a treasure.
He was great in Spartacus.
Thank you.
That's all I know him for, really. I know he's in other shit.
He was in Die Hard 5.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was.
Yeah.
He was John McClane's son.
Yeah.
In this house, we don't recognize anything past Die Hard 3. And we don't recognize 2.
2 wasn't bad.
2 was okay. 2 was 1 at an airport. What was wrong with that?
Yeah. We only need 1.
It was Arbor Day.
3 was pretty sweet though.
3 was awesome.
Simon Says.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Jesus. War Machine, the people who've seen it are saying it's basically Predator, except the Predator's a giant robot.
Yeah.
Mech Warrior meets Predator. And The Dinosaurs, a documentary produced by Steven Spielberg and narrated by Morgan Freeman. And I cannot help, and when Justin shared this in the group, I couldn't help but notice the irony that God is narrating a documentary about dinosaurs.
I'm all for this.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I like a good dinosaur documentary.
What's this coming out on? I don't remember. This is a
Flix.
streamer. Flix?
Yep.
Shit, do I have to keep Netflix?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Is it going to be like accurate, or are they going to like discount dinosaurs with feathers and shit to make it cool?
I don't fucking know.
Why?
They didn't show any feathers in the trailer. That's all I know.
Well, I know there's like, I think they're still split on that.
They say that it's only certain species
Yeah.
that were shown to have feathers, but mostly as like young dinosaur.
Now, do they draw any connection to dragons with said dinosaurs?
I don't know, man. I haven't seen the
Why?
documentary because it's not out yet.
Well, you said you know everything. You say that all the time.
Yeah,
You do say that a lot.
I do say that.
You're making the dog upset.
I like to keep some things. I don't like to spoil everything for myself. Like, I like to have some fun too.
With your body all night long?
Yeah.
Fine.
March 6th. Friday, March 6th.
That's soon.
Yeah.
It seems like most of the Rexes and the Raptors probably had feathers,
Yeah.
but the big four-leggers, like the Brachiosaurs and the Triceratopses,
Yeah.
I wouldn't
No.
picture that. I just
No.
can't picture that for some reason.
That'd be cool though.
That would look crazy.
Mhm.
Just like a peacock triceratops just goes when they're horny.
Dude, that'd be extra sweet. It's just strutting with that shit, like letting it flow through his mane.
Yeah. That'd be sick.
Oh, that's all the movies.
Yeah.
The trailers. Okay. We're gonna save, I think, the one from last week for the end. As
Yeah,
far
I
as
don't.
reviews go.
I don't have anything else. It was a very
Okay. I took the time to watch M3gan 2.0.
Oh, you did without me? You fuck.
Yeah, I was feeling itchy, so I scratched it. It's fun. It's just so stupid fun. They telegraph the bad guy way early, but they don't telegraph what the bad guy's doing exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. And there's like the trailers show, there's kind of a redemption arc for Megan. They try to recreate that moment where she, remember the titanium moment?
Yeah.
They're self-aware though. Much like AI, they realize it was a I think in the first movie they were doing it as a heartwarming thing, and then everyone laughed like we did. So they turned the moment into a comedy moment.
Nice.
And then flip it into an intense action movie moment. So it's like, all right, they know what they've got. They really did go from making a horror movie that's got some action to fuck it. Robot versus robot. This is what we're doing now. And it's fun.
I mean, there's only so much you can do in a PG-13 horror movie to begin with.
Anybody else have any reviews?
I have. I'm gonna start with the Star Trek, because Star Trek Starfleet Academy tackled what happened to Benjamin Sisko. That
I did
No
see
way.
his son pops up
You
for,
have
for
a
a hot
fucking,
second or
you
something.
get a weekly TikTok for this
yes,
shit.
but I didn't spoil anything in it. Now I'm gonna spoil the fuck out of it.
Just spoil it on the
Spoil.
TikTok.
I didn't go into any spoilers with it.
No, I want you to. That's the whole reason I gave you that platform. Is so Vin and I don't have to fucking hear it.
Dude.
To be fair, you just did
No.
a half hour on wrestling.
Yeah.
Go
but
ahead.
how-
Go ahead.
Wait, hold on. How often do we do any time on wrestling on this fucking show?
But when we do, you go long.
Yeah.
That
Go
was
ahead.
too long.
This is the first time we talked about wrestling in like 4 months.
Yeah, you did 4 months in one sitting.
And Joe gets 5 to 10 minutes every fucking week on Star Trek.
Yeah,
Yeah,
keep it to
go
5
ahead, Joe.
Because
minutes.
it's new.
Talk about
Come on.
Fart Trek.
You're wasting your 5 minutes,
All
Joe.
right,
Come on.
So
I tried
this
to buy
was
it for you.
Sam's episode. Sam is a holographic being, and she's
She
basically
smells.
she's a emissary
Yep.
for her people to connect with the organics. They task her to
Suck wiener.
no, to find out to find out mystery to find out the mystery of organics,
What?
and she gets kind of sucked into this class,
Ooh,
and
sucking.
Sucked.
and the class is headed by Tawny Newsome, who if anybody knows who she is in the Star Trek world. She's from Lower Decks. She's Mariner. She also co-wrote this episode, but she gets drawn to the Ben Sisko story, and yes, Jake Sisko does pop up twice.
Whoa.
The show had a different no, dude, in the Star Trek world, that is huge.
Ben Sisko's huge. How big we
yes,
talking?
dude,
Tell me when. Tell me when.
Well, he is black, so
Dude,
you're probably
Avery
Oh,
far off.
shit.
Brooks was
Yeah.
probably
That's
one of the
that's
best.
insane. I'll restart. Say when.
That's the width.
Dude, Ben Sisko is Avery Brooks is probably like one of the best actors ever in Star Trek.
He's
I
fucking
picture him
crazy.
having a Latin accent. I am Ben
No.
Sisko.
No,
Let me see that.
On guard.
no, but I'll put a cap on it.
No, it's okay. Keep going.
No, everybody needs everybody. If you like Star Trek, you should watch this episode. Let me say, Avery Brooks does have a part in it.
Yeah, how
And-
big is that?
No. In
Say
all
when.
dude, in all serious, it's a very heartwarming, emotional episode. It really.
I
was.
like that.
It,
Maybe
it,
I'll tune in.
it really was. So everybody out there, if
And
you like
maybe
Star
not.
Trek, you should watch Starfleet Academy.
Watch it, everybody.
So Fallout ended. I won't spoil that because you're watching season 1.
Spoil it.
No, I'm not.
Don't
Dude,
spoil
I'm not going to spoil that, dude. That ending was freaking insane.
And I have to eventually watch it too.
It
I'll
did.
tell you what. We can talk about it if you want.
It does fuck with the canon though. If you played the Fallout games, the ending does fuck with
I
the
never
canon.
finish it because I get to certain points that game pisses me off so much, and I just stop playing it.
Well, this is made by Bethesda. So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it does take place, I think it said like 10 years after the events of Fallout 4. I work with someone who had a theory that the big bad of this is going to be, if you played Fallout 4, it's going to be very like that. I don't want
Hmm.
if you played it, you know where I'm going to go with it.
Buggy?
But if you
the series is going to be very buggy.
no, the Fallout 4 wasn't as buggy. But there was a scene, and I wanted to get it up on the TikTok when something pops up, and the reaction to the scene was just probably every video game nerd going, "They did the thing! They did the thing!"
Oh, it sucks. You had a problem getting it up.
I tried to no, god damn it, bad choice of
There
words.
you go. There
Bad
you
choice
go.
of words. But yeah, awesome ending. Looking forward to season 3. Definitely catch up on Fallout.
Here's what I'll say about it so far. I like the lady's story. I like Walden Goggins' story. I'm not a big fan of the knight. Just because I know why though, because I've been watching a Knights of the Seven Kingdom,
No,
and because when a guy says he's a knight and he's like, "Oh, that guy's a dickhead. He can't be a real knight," and then he proceeds to like kill the guy, essentially.
oh, no, he's
I
a
think
massive
I claim
bitch.
Oh, he's such a bitch.
He's such
That's
a
what
bitch.
I'm saying. Like he does these little fucking bitch moves, and he wants to be a knight himself. Like you're out
But-
as a knight. As soon as you killed the knight, even though he's a cocksucker, you're not a knight anymore.
But
that
he's
was
He's not
the-
knightly.
Did he kill him or did he just not help him? I
No,
don't
he-
remember because
he didn't help him.
yeah, he wasn't a good squire and
He
it
didn't
got him
help him.
killed.
Yeah, but Bale's Batman gets queued up with Ra's al Ghul's death.
But he does something, and that he's way less of a bitch in the latter half of season 2.
I want to like him so bad. He's got redeeming qualities, but like he does these little wormy things that I'm like, you're a fucking dork. And Johnny Pemberton, the comedian, his squire. I don't know how long he lasts, but he's a funny dude. He's in a lot of shit. He pops up.
He's something serious happens to him.
Yes.
He's like Michael Cera, where he looks like a teenager forever.
Yeah,
Just
he was
keep
the guy
watching.
in Ant-Man. He was the guy in Ant-Man who wanted to order something hot and fresh from Baskin Robbins. Dude,
Just
Baskin Robbins.
just keep watching.
I'll keep watching,
Yeah.
but just know
Maximus
hope
is a
that-
bitch.
Maximus sucks.
I won't even call him that. I'll call him bitch.
He's a fucking idiot. That
Yeah.
shit in the
He
first
is
like
an idiot.
second
Yeah.
like the second episode where he just leaves the armor sitting there. What is wrong with you?
He does
We're-
something in the last episode though, and you're like, fuck, that was badass.
Well, when did he become a squire? Because it looks like he doesn't know shit about fuck.
He became a squire because the chick who was supposed to be the squire, something happened to her feet, remember?
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
remember that. But I'm saying, like, how long has he been training up to that point?
Yeah.
You get a backstory for him.
I hope so, because like you see him as like a young kid, so you figure that's like at least 10 years ago. So he's had at least, you'd imagine, 5 years of training at least.
You're three in.
Yeah,
You'll get to his backstory soon.
dude, he's so close to every time he comes on the screen that this is gonna happen. And I'm just gonna be like, listen to your Star Trek TikToks instead.
But yes, everybody should listen to my Star Trek TikToks. But you're gonna be like, oh shit! It's one of those like, oh fuck, that happened.
Okay.
Moment. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, and as for the Vault people, how did they survive?
What do you mean?
They are like G. Willikers'
well,
adult children.
well,
The two guys that take over for that kid's dad suck.
Well, it's like if the microchip was never invented and everything was that type, if the 50s mentality, that 50s early 60s mentality lived on to the future, but yeah, you're gonna.
But they're not. They're like wormy little fucking dweebs.
Well, they got the best vault, right? Like a lot of the histories of the other vaults. Well, they got one of the best vaults.
They got one of the better ones, but we still haven't seen. There's other vaults.
There's a handful where like there's actually good stuff done for the people, but like theirs is one of the more balanced ones. You've heard of some of the other horrendous vaults, right? The experiments they pulled in there.
Kind of, yeah.
Like there's one where there was 99 men and 1 woman, and there's one where there was 99 women and 1 man.
Yeah, there's.
Like,
Ah, man, that actually sucks.
yeah, like both of them are fucked.
Yeah.
especially if you're supposed to be in there for generations, it doesn't work either way.
No. So Jenny told Chrissy that Jennifer and Megan were doing all.
Okay, so
Figure
we're
it
gonna
out.
have to procreate so we can establish humanity, and everybody's gonna be brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
But Vault 31 is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Let me say that.
It's a real horror.
Yeah,
Real
31.
horror show.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, the guy who's the scientist that died, I'm happy he died because he's just a scientist in everything he does. And he like lives, it's fine. He's like, no, I'm a fucking scientist. I'm
Yeah.
not going to be an action star.
No, but yeah,
Yeah.
just yep.
I'll keep going. It's still early.
Yeah.
They're setting it up.
Oh yeah, they are.
I don't hate it. I don't love it. I like it. It's fine.
You just wait. Well,
Have you watched Knights of the Seven Kingdoms yet?
Mm-mm.
Unreal, dude. I go to my way to watch this shit. I've seen Night of the Seven Kingdoms 4 times.
Each
Each
episode.
episode.
Not
Yeah.
even not even over yet though, right?
No, but I want to be fresh when I go into the next episode. It's so
You're
good.
steeped. You are so steeped in this.
Bro, it's such a good story. Everyone sucks, and he just wants to be like a noble, honorable knight. And no matter what he does, he just gets hit with shit, and he trucks on. It's a commendable story. It's early Jon Snow shit. So it made Jon Snow so like likable. But yeah. What else have you seen, Joseph?
The big one. And then
What is that?
The Olympics.
Underwear Man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not going to get into Olympics reviews. There's too much shit to cover in the Olympics.
Yeah. Just the opening
Olympics is
ceremony was
happening.
weird,
Titanic? Yeah, weird.
but it was cool.
So
Oh.
last week, Wonder Man dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
The
did.
week before Wonder Man dropped. Not all of us were able to finish it. At least 3 of us have.
Yeah.
Did you dipped your toes in a bit, Vinny? I don't think you finished it though, right?
The show ran through to the end. I wouldn't say I finished it.
Well, to each their own.
Yeah. Like the end, I was not annoyed, but like when I saw like the last like 3 minutes, I go, oh, what the fuck did I miss? Because everything up to that point was just like, oh, we're actors and that.
About friendship.
Yeah. Okay.
Vinny
Get out of my
reminds
face.
me of a young Trevor Slattery.
And the fact that he's getting redemption, why isn't he dead?
Because he's the best part of the MCU.
He's so great.
They wasted an actor on that bullshit character, and that guy deserves to be in he deserves to be in Gitmo.
Are we full spoilers?
Yeah, we go full spoiler.
Dude,
Mm.
when he came back as the Mandarin in that end part, I was like, yeah, Trevor went for it, and
All that starts breaking down, right? And the siren's going off, and Simon's on the phone with his mom. And then Trevor calls. The moment his name comes up on the phone, I text Mike and I was like, Trevor, no.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And I said it out loud, and Ashley and James were like, what?
He's gonna be
I
to
was
take the
like-
bullet.
Wait. A few seconds later, they're like, oh.
He needed to. It was the only move he could make.
Mm-hmm. If not, they were
That's
going
the
right
only-
after Simon.
Yeah, it's the only decent thing he could do.
Dude, when he
In a life of indecency, it's the only decent thing he could finally do.
when he broke the listening device, when he broke the SD card in that, I was just like, that was the big turning point. That was
Yeah, he was pretty much committed there. I figured most of his story was going to be playing fast and loose, like playing both sides. But when the interview happened, and like they set up the interview where it's just Simon, like, oh, my brother burnt me. I know my brother burnt me.
Mhm.
No, your brother's really happy for you. Now, Trevor, as soon as she turns to him, I was like, this is where it happens.
Mhm.
This is where they blow the lid off of what's going on.
Yeah.
And dude, that's some fucking incredible writing.
Oh
I
yeah.
didn't see that moment coming. I knew it was gonna happen. It's the point of a show like that where it gets revealed that he's been double dealing on Simon the whole time. But in that moment, I didn't see that shit coming.
I didn't see that. Yeah, that being the reveal. Like I thought it would come out more in the
The
like
final episode.
or when they had to audition, when they did the audition at
It's too early. It's way
what's
too
his
early
name's
for something
house?
like that to happen. Yeah. The Von Co. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was there when they watched that episode.
Yeah.
the
The dream sequence.
Who hasn't tripped to that?
The doorman episode though,
Dude, Josh Gad.
he's still doing the bit.
Oh yeah.
He's tweeting from inside doorman that he just recorded
Yeah.
audio for Frozen 3.
Dude, what he said when Cash Grab, what was it? Cash Grab 2 was happening.
Did you hear Gad's only caveat for doing that role?
No.
He wants to still be able to play another character in the MCU that's not himself.
I think that's fair.
Yeah. That whole episode, and it's pretty great too. That like you hear Josh Gad's playing himself. He's gonna be his complete douchebag. No, he's a heightened version of himself for sure. He's a goof.
But he's
What
still
was-
good. But he's still a good dude.
Yeah. Oh man, Imagine Dragons. Oh yeah. It's the most influential song of the last 3 years. Yeah.
Radioactive.
Radioactive.
He's doing the club version of In Summer. Fucking
Yeah. That show is really good. The chemistry between Yaya and Sir Ben Kingsley.
Oh yeah.
Fucking,
Yeah.
it might be the best duo in Marvel.
Their chemistry.
Right now,
What- all time, it's one of the better ones.
It is-
'cause There've been
it's-
so many great
Yeah.
duos.
Like
I know. but
Sam and Bucky.
Yeah.
well,
but-
Kingsley's a chameleon though. He could do it all.
Yeah.
And you can tell he's having fun playing
Mhm.
Trevor because he gets to send up acting but still respect acting at the same time.
Yeah.
I think the thing that really sells it too is they're not having action scenes together. It's not about the action.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
about them. It's about him mentoring Simon. Like
Yeah.
the moment at Von Kovac's house where he's freaking out, he's like, "No, do your square breathing." Like it's about you, your life. And he rattles off all the stuff that he had just learned about Simon over the last day and a half. And even then he starts to realize, like, oh, this is a person
Mhm.
that I'm double dealing on now.
My two favorite bits with Trevor was the peach gummy ring thing. Was so fucking brilliant.
I told you we couldn't trust him.
Yeah, I told you it wasn't good. And the other thing was after he had broken the listening device and damage control picked him up and he turned it on them
Mhm.
and he's like, I'm going to need time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I was like, oh,
Yeah.
fucking bravo.
Which makes you think he's going to be playing everybody the whole time. But no,
Mhm.
he's spinning plates. He's just trying
Yeah.
to keep his head above water. The moment after Von Kovac tells them that they got the roles and they're driving back, all of us in the room, that expression they both have on their faces, and all of us watching it, like I had already known the moment, but like watching you guys see them react the way two guys in that situation would,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that was beautiful.
When
Oh,
the-
that fucking suit. His
Oh, yeah.
fucking suit. Real good.
When
Fucking
it-
Joey Pants.
It's
when the last part of the last episode happened and he was researching the role, I'm like, where are they going? Where are they? And then
it was obvious.
it-
That was
it-
obvious.
As soon as he said the people I work around
Yes.
all the
Mhm.
time, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, now I'm starting to see. And then you think you can get me in there. Holy, he's not going to do it. He's not, but it made sense because Simon got what he needed in life. He
Mm-hmm.
didn't want to become a star. He wanted to prove he could be an actor. He
Yeah.
can get the role that mattered. And once he got it, and he found someone that he really connected with, helping that person was more important in his
Yeah.
career.
And Damage Control is just like the worst fucking people.
Oh yeah.
They really are self-serving douchebags.
Yeah.
Now,
I'm
will
real happy when Shield comes back in this Avengers-ness thing going on.
Mm.
are they going to show up in a Vision Quest?
What?
Damage control?
No, Simon and Trevor.
Oh no. Although I heard damage control might be a part of it, that they hire Paladin to take
No.
Vision down. So that greasy guy might be. It's like and we were talking, Justin and I, where do you go with a season 2?
Yeah.
My personal speculation is Simon's actions are going to be a lot like Cap and everyone's actions in Civil War,
Okay.
where it's going to have a lot of blowback on his family. And after his brother Eric, for the first time in his life,
Yeah.
says, "Good on you, bro," after this ruins his and more importantly their mother's life, he's going to go supervillain.
See, this is what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
none of that, like, it makes sense in the context
Yes.
of like a season 2 of this show, but headed to where we are going in the grand scheme of the MCU, I don't get a season 2 of any of the shit,
It's
because to me,
Yeah.
with the talk of this is going to reboot the big 3 and T'Challa, you can't go back to the same world.
You can keep elements of it though.
You can keep elements, but you literally can't go back to that world, because those versions of the people that we've already been introduced to won't have existed. You'll get a Tony Stark moving forward, but it's not Tony that we know.
Mhm.
So, like, to me, the world that they've built for Simon and Trevor, like, it won't exist, because I think if they do it any other way, it cheapens
Are the
the
Russians coming?
it cheapens the grand scheme of doing a story like Secret Wars and the whole battle world of it all, and like,
Don't forget the finale of the comic Secret Wars was recreating the multiverse. It wasn't just creating a new world.
oh no, I remember.
So it could be that things get split up again, and not everybody gets their own worlds, but it's
And
a
that
little bit more like Fantastic Four.
then it makes it makes it more confusing.
Yeah, it's not optimal for me. I would like to see things more cohesive. Yeah. Or like season 2 could be him. They could be doing like an Avengers Academy thing, and he's, instead of him struggling to be an actor, he's now struggling to deal around other superpowered people who are being trained, and he feels out of place. And I think the only place you put Trevor is like Comertage or some shit. You drop him off somewhere where the 10 rings take him.
The show is a hit.
Oh yeah,
It's a
we
hit.
want more.
Yeah. The reviews, the ratings, everything is just huge. They're gonna there's gonna be a return of something Wonder Man.
Yeah, he's going to show up for sure somewhere along the lines.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, like, if the goal for Feige is to get everybody together, burn it all to the ground, and like a phoenix rise from the ashes as
Something new.
as something new in a singular world, that we now have a Fantastic Four, the X-Men, the Avengers, and all that living and breathing in the same area, because The only way it's working now is they existed here, these guys existed here, this is all here. We know it's coming together. We can't then go back and be like, all right, we're gonna pick
Lost you.
Yep,
up
froze.
with Trevor and Simon right where we
There you
left
go.
off. But how? Nope. No, it's
Talking
because
shit.
Disney's mad because I'm poking holes. Sorry, Feige. It's just it wouldn't make sense to me.
But the same problem does arise when you have established Fantastic Four members that are going to be carrying over into this new universe. There's going to be elements that are going to be old, like them, and elements that are going to be new, like the new versions of the big three.
Or it's the same actors playing those characters, but those characters are not the same characters that we're already introduced to.
Mm. And then they could live in a world where there are new actors playing the big three and a new Hulk and a new,
Right.
yeah. So there's ways they can do it as long as they don't,
But I'm just
shit
saying
the
you
bed on it.
can't go back to this world now, is what I'm getting at.
I don't think you absolutely need to. You just need the characters to have the same trajectory in this new world, or a similar trajectory in this new world. Like no matter what, you're never going to get another show like this.
No.
The decision
I
he made
also
in the
think
end
I
changes
also think
everything.
this is a case of where like they experimented with something, it worked really, really, really fucking well.
Yeah.
Don't do it again. It's okay. Don't do it again. Just leave it be.
Keep him around.
Keep him.
Drop him in
The
things.
two of them can go in wherever they want. Make a
Yeah.
West Coast Avengers show. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Don't do a second season of Wonder Man. Don't ruin what you just did. Because what you did was fucking incredible the way you did it. You did a superhero show that was barely a superhero show with a fairly low budget, great acting, well thought out scripting. Just let it be.
That's not the Disney way.
It depends. They still have the IP to milk. They don't have to go back to this show.
Name recognition's a big part of it. Not him popping up and stuff. That's nice. Wonder
Yeah, he'll
Woman
pop up
season
in-
2. Whoa, that'll bring eyes to the streaming.
I think they've learned their lesson with Star Wars.
Have they though?
Well, after Book of Boba Fett, everybody was like, yeah, you know what? And then we got the Acolyte, and they're like, maybe we should slow it down. You know what? We should really fucking slow it down. Let's think things out, which is all I'm asking. Just don't sully the stuff you've done, and don't ruin the future that you have laid out before us as fans.
That's pretty reasonable. All right. Let's plow through the news.
Yeah, I don't got much.
Yeah. Mine will probably take 5 minutes. This Thursday, we're getting another PlayStation State of Play, 5 p.m. No fucking clue what they're going to announce, but hopefully we'll get some good Wolverine footage. Well, yeah, video games. Definitely not a new system. Hopefully some good Wolverine footage. That's all I really want from this. Maybe Grand Theft Auto 6. Maybe. Marvel Dimensions will be a 112-page graphic novel written and fully painted by Alex Ross. This shit doesn't happen every day. Yeah. That's pretty
Is he
significant.
good?
Yo,
Yeah.
is he good?
He was the
I don't have. Do I have Alex Ross art?
you bought me the Marvels giant oversized like poster book
Yes.
of all of his paintings. He was the first person I ever saw in the 90s to make realistic versions of the Marvel superheroes, paint them, have the costumes look like they do in the comics, but also make it work. It didn't look corny. Everything looked like it was real world. And you know how like in the MCU they have to tweak a lot of the character designs to make them fit in a reality? None of that shit. Spider-Man looked like a kid in a onesie. Captain America had the boots and the wings on his head. Everything looked like it was from the comics, but photorealistic.
Yeah, his art is gorgeous.
Yes. He's writing and drawing 112 pager. So I'll be on the lookout for that. I don't
Nice.
think they've announced when it's coming out. The first images from the Highlander remake popped up. Do you see
Saw those.
these? There's just a couple of them, but it confirms that Henry Carvel, Connor McLeod, will be sporting a katana. I was a
Yes.
bit concerned that they were going to go with something like a short sword or a claymore, but no.
Yeah, he's got the katana.
Hell
Yes.
yeah.
And finally, for me, bow your head when you say the name Idris Elba and put a sir before it. He was knighted,
Yeah.
not just for acting, but for his many humanitarian deeds. Let me see.
By who?
Uh, by the King of England.
Uh-oh.
His much charity work and global impact, from launching an anti-knife crime initiatives founding the Elba Hope Foundation, driving real change across the UK, the US, and Africa. So yeah, Sir Idris Elba now.
Good for
That's
him.
pretty cool.
Yeah, that's my everything.
Josh Tomorrow is now the CEO of Disney.
What did he do before?
He was the guy who ran the parks end of Disney.
Yeah.
Okay, well, they promoted from the inside. That's
Does
nice.
that mean everything's going to skyrocket in price?
I don't think so. I think Josh was the one who was trying to fight against that, but due to what was the guy who Iger had to come out of retirement?
Chapek.
Horn.
That's right. After Chapek butt fucked
Chapek.
everybody.
Yeah.
Tomorrow has said that he is going to attempt a price hold for a while,
There you go.
but they've already started with a shit ton of discounts for this year. They have the summer times, like you stay for 3 nights. Kyle, it's that deal that I told you about. Just stay 3 nights or more and you get an extra 2 fucking nights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's smart. They
Yeah.
make most of their money by people buying stuff in park.
Yeah.
There is hopes now that the domestic parks are going to get some loving. But remember too, everybody that complains about prices for Disney, there's a lot of employees that need to get paid that get paid a lot of money now, and unfortunately, due to the economy we have, food costs are fucking outrageous.
Also, upkeep.
Yeah, upkeep is another thing. And
Yeah. Guardians is smooth for a reason.
Yeah, if you want to go to a place that's that well appointed, that's that clean, I don't think I've ever seen a piece of garbage on the ground. If you want a place that nice and that well maintained, it's not cheap.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Look at us simping for fucking corporations.
and Josh.
not simping. It's just, as a former business owner who had to shut the doors because of the current administration's lack of keeping their promises when it comes to lowering the price of things, like, I will explain it to you in the best way I can, because I experienced something clearly not on that scale, but like, it costs money to run shit. Employees cost money, and when you have to deal with unions, and not that it's a bad thing, I'm not shitting on unions, but when they fight for a certain dollar amount for those employees, that money has to come from somewhere. Now, yes, do Disney executives and executives of all big corporations make way too much fucking money to begin with? Yes, the answer to that is yes. Eat the rich, kids. But when you look at the model of a business, that money's coming from your customers. And unless you're the Arizona iced tea guy and the Costco guy, most corporate businessmen are not looking to cut money for you to purchase their thing. Unfortunately.
Pat
So
said there's a reason no garbage. He'll talk about it when he gets there.
if you want to blame anybody, blame yourselves for voting in the fuckers that are always being voted into these offices and not stepping up yourself and getting, the average Joe into these offices instead of career politicians. But I'm gonna step off my soapbox for a minute.
So I'm just gonna say, hey Josh, if you're listening, Cherry Tree Lane in England at Epcot.
My
Come
wife
on.
said the same thing.
Come on.
Yeah.
Kid Rock was putting out like a MAGA USA concert series, and it doesn't look that way now. They just canceled a bunch of dates. A bunch of people that were attached to the tour were like, "We didn't realize who this was for. We're out." Shine Down, a bunch of other fucking artists. Ludacris was like, "I never even signed up for this to begin with. Why are they fucking advertising me?"
Does he do music anymore?
Luda?
Yeah.
I mean,
He's got that Fast and the Furious money now.
yeah, he does.
He's probably just doing it for fun.
So, there's that. And the last bit I have before food news is a really interesting story that I came across. And it's almost borderline tinfoil hat until I realized that it is a legit condition. So, there's a teenager who can mentally time travel to her past and future. Her condition is called hyperthymesia, highly superior autobiographical memory. Fewer than 100 people are known to have it. They reference this person as TL, but TL's case offers something more, a vivid mental architecture that not only stores memories but categorizes them by space, emotion, and time. In tests, TL recalled personal events from 5 stages of her life with exceptional clarity. Her memories are rich in sensory and emotional detail. Some feel so immediate, she describes them as re experiences. She sees them inside a white room, a rectangular mental space where her life events are organized chronologically. Childhood toys are stored on imaginary shelves, old photographs appear as if hung on memory walls. Painful events like the death of a grandparent are sealed away in a chest she can choose to open or not. When she's overwhelmed, she shifts to adjacent rooms, a cold space for anger, an empty space for focus. Her memories are voluntary and structured, not intrusive or chaotic, as seen in some related conditions. TL can also pre experience future events with remarkable clarity, imagining how they might unfold in detail. This is called episodic future thinking, and in her case, it's closely tied to her memory architecture. Scientists still don't fully understand how hyperthymesia works, or why some memories embed so deeply, but TL's case gives researchers a rare window into how the brain constructs identity, emotion, and time. I thought this was bullshit until
When it's laid out, though, it makes sense.
hyper hyperthymesia is a legit condition with that few of people actually having it.
It's essentially the mind
I fell
palace.
down like a 3-hour rabbit hole on this, and holy shit.
I'm not sure if that would be a gift
Or
or a
curse.
curse. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I every day think to myself, why can't I remember X, Y, and Z? But then what else would come along with it if you could remember everything between A and Z?
Yeah. Painstaking detail.
It reminds me of Lucy,
Yeah.
like when she starts remembering all the stuff from being a baby, and it's got to be, if you don't live with it your whole life and learn to control it, if that just turns on in your brain, that could probably drive somebody crazy.
Yeah. But like the organization of it to like just scan through like memory files, and it's fucking crazy. It's cool and scary at the same time.
Yeah. A
You know
brain
what
that's
it's sound?
structured. Mm? Go
Oh,
ahead.
good. I was going to say the description of it sounds like the memory scenes from Dreamcatcher
Right.
Mm.
when he has like literal boxes in different rooms within his memory, and he is able to lock the door to keep Mr. Gray out of certain areas of his mind.
I've heard, like, in the show Hannibal, they describe his mind working like a mind palace, where you can go into his own brain and vividly look over things that have occurred. So it's that kind of, I wouldn't say genius, but mental acuity at the very least. That's fucking crazy.
Food news time.
Food news.
Vacation lip gel sunscreen has wild cherry Pepsi flavor.
Sunscreen?
So it's like lip balm SPF, but of the essence of wild cherry Pepsi. I kind of
Well,
I don't use
Pretty-
chapstick, but I'd kind of consider it.
Pretty alright.
Wendy's has been selling their chili via the can in certain stores, and now they have Baconator chili.
Oh God.
If you're into that thing.
This is my favorite burger at Wendy's when I used to eat at Wendy's.
Easter candy heading to stores now. You got Jolly Rancher Gummies Fruity Mix, Cadbury Mini Cream Eggs, Cadbury Mini Caramel Eggs, Cadbury Mini Eggs with Dark Chocolate, Reese's Peanut Butter Cup Assortment. So it's caramel cups, Reester eggs, and the carrot-shaped peanut butter cups. Reese's Spring Sprinkle Big Cup is back. Reese's Mini Eggs Unwrapped is back. Twizzler Bunnies. Polka Dot Hershey's Eggs. Harry Potter Butterbeer Kisses. And Kit Kat Bunnies. All for your Easter pleasures. Lindt is getting into the Dubai chocolate thing with Lindt Dubai style chocolate egg, pistachio paste, and crunchy Gaddafi pastry filling inside of a milk chocolate eggshell. I'm sure it's good. I'm sure it's expensive. For whatever reason, they tend to do that. McCormick is teaming up with Harry Potter for butterbeer extract and butterbeer flavored finishing sugar. I plan on getting a bottle of the butterbeer extract and making butterbeer sugar cookies because it needs to happen
Wow, that sounds really good.
for the good of this show and science.
butterbeer sugar cookies? Are you mad?
Yes.
Wicked.
White chocolate Easter marshmallow treat M&Ms are back this year. Starburst jelly beans has a spring berry burst. Butterfinger French toast, that's French toast flavored Butterfinger, is dropping this spring along with Cake Bites Peeps. Like the Cake Bites are Peeps flavored. So there you go.
What is Peeps flavor?
Marshmallow,
Marshmallow and
food
sugar.
coloring.
With extra sugar.
Marshmallow-like substance?
Yes. And that is the end of food news. It is time for douche and nerd. I'd like to combine my douche with a sucks to be you at the same time. Despite what posters on TikTok are saying about Turning Point USA pulling away 22% of the viewers of the halftime show, I'd say, nay, that was impossible. Would you like to know why?
Sure.
Because they weren't allowed to stream the halftime event. Do tell, Justin? Oh, I will. They never got the rights, the licensing rights, for any of the musical acts. So unless you were a TurningPointUSA.com member, you could not watch the promised halftime show.
Is that the only place it was showing?
No, it was supposed to stream like on YouTube and shit like that. But
It didn't.
it couldn't
Only
because they fucked up.
it only streamed on their website.
Yes.
Okay.
I heard only like 13,000 people actually watched it.
Yeah, because that's about the amount of people they have as members.
Yeah.
Well, they're going through like an internal struggle because, like, I guess once Charlie died, the people that took it over are like doing things that he wasn't trying to do before he passed. Like he was, because I guess he was starting to question Israel. They're all about Israel, and I don't know who the fuck's running that shit now, but like
His wife.
that creep, boy.
Have you seen the video where she was like all excited about all the money she's made since he died?
I
Oh,
heard the
bro,
audio.
the Instagram reels of her, like, it's like people have their own way of grieving, and then it goes Erica Kirk, and she's like jumps through the stage like Gundam style.
Yeah.
So funny.
From what I'd heard, that audio was like 10 days after he died.
Yes.
It's not even like right now where you're like, okay, I'm very happy that the group is doing well. It's like 6 months later. No, it's all business right away.
Dude,
My douche,
go ahead. No, we're past it.
my douche of the week is Bezos for laying off over 300 workers from the Washington Post, some of whom, like correspondent Lizzie Johnson, were in a literal war zone when they were emailed their pink slip.
Oof.
Good, nice.
Wow.
That is douche.
Yeah.
Fuck you,
I
Jeff
mean,
Bezos.
bad enough you're firing him. You couldn't have HR be like, yeah, get on a plane, come home, we gotta talk.
Yeah. By the way, your Prime account's been deactivated.
You get 3-day shipping now.
Yeah. Nerds of the week. One Maxwell Jacob Freeman was interviewed the other day, and asked about the whole ice chance and AEW leaning a certain way, and he goes, "Yeah, well, like it's the Epstein thing." He's like, "I don't care what side of the political aisle you're on, but fucking kids is wrong."
His expression when that chant happened was probably the most shoot thing I've ever seen out of him.
Yeah.
He didn't know how to respond, or that was the best way for him to respond. He was like, oh, whoa,
But
they really mean this.
yes, Max, fucking kids is wrong.
Whoa.
Also, Zach Bryan and Casey Musgraves, country music artists.
I wouldn't know.
They had some things to say about the whole Kid Rock of it all. Zach Bryan had a now deleted Instagram post that went, "I don't care what side you're on, a bunch of adults throwing temper tantrums in their own halftime show is embarrassing as hell and the most cringe shit on the planet." Yes.
No, I need to delete that.
I mean, if you have the money and you're going to throw your own halftime show and you're an artist, go ahead. But who's going to watch it?
Wasn't his own money. He didn't throw it himself. Facts are facts.
Who was it? Was it TPUSA
Turning
one?
point.
USA, yes.
Ooh.
Casey Musgrave took the high road, writing on Twitter that, well, that made me feel more proudly American than anything Kid Rock has ever done. After the halftime show featuring the Bad Bunnies.
Good for Casey Muskrat.
Yeah.
My nerd of the week is the Lakeland Movie Theater in Oregon for their headlines. Does Melania wear Prada? Find out Friday. And quoting Sun Tzu, to defeat your enemy, you must know them. Melania. And that got them the movie pulled from showing there, which was ironic because I don't think they were actually showing it, or they were showing it as a goof because it's a very far left-leaning progressive theater. All around. Yeah.
Bravo, nerds.
Bravo.
Yes.
Is it Joe or is it Kyle?
Kyle?
Yeah.
Who starts this
Vinny?
train?
Kyle does the thing.
As always, if you like what you hear, you can like us on Facebook.com/nerdies. Follow us on Twitter @nerdies. Email us at nerdies@gmail.com. And yep.
All right. ProWrestlingTees.com/nerdities. NERDATIES. Buy our shirts. They're cool. Like our new logo. It's got all of us in Saturday morning cartoon characters. Kids, back in the day, cartoons happened after school and on Saturday mornings. And it was a glorious time to be alive.
They determined what time you're allowed to watch cartoons. Although it might be better now. You can just watch them whenever you want.
You can, but they're not as good.
Well, not really making new ones that are like that.
But you can also buy the EPW t-shirts, the EPW logo, the tag champs, the midgets, You can buy the Foundation, Jack Franklin, Chaos. You can buy the EPW World Heavyweight Champion, JDP, I'm a Vengeful God t-shirt. You can also check out Exposing James Sundays here on the Nerdities Network, where Mike and I expose my now 16-year-old
That's scary.
to movies that we've grown up with. And he has grown up on the show as well, so now we can show him more fucked up things. We do.
Hard R.
Hard R, baby.
Hard R.
Oh boy.
I'm pushing for Super Troopers as the next one.
Yeah. We got to get that done too, yeah.
MacGruber would be a good one.
MacGruber would be a good one. He'd laugh a lot.
Yeah, always.
But do that. Look forward to season 2 of EPW because it begins recording February 28th. We'll be throwing some stuff up on the TikTok channel of behind the scenes shenanigans on that. And the whole crew's going to be there. Joe and Vinny are both going to be here because number one superfan Pat is coming and he's bringing them goodies and they're not going to do that to a friend. Right, boys? Right. Thank you. Good.
You're gonna make the dog upset.
You're gonna make Pat upset.
The dog comes first.
Okay. Just don't be a dick. Don't be a dick.
I'm not. I'm just saying I cannot commit, but I can.
Like I just don't be a John is all I'm saying. Okay, you're better than that, but at least I will.
I don't know.
Pushing all your buttons. You're pushing all your buttons today.
It's fine.
Well, I don't know if I am.
Well, we'll find out, I guess.
He said, "Bring Rocco."
Now I'm
I
going
should bring
to pass it along to Joe, who's going to tell you about other stuff.
Check us out on youtube.com/nerdies. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to all things Nerdities. And don't forget, you can watch The One Above All live every Monday night, usually starting around 8:30 to 9 o'clock, somewhere around there, Eastern time, depending on what show we record previously. You could also check us out on TikTok at Real Nerdities, at The Real Nerdities, right? That's at, I screwed it up. At Real Nerdity?
At The Real Nerdities.
At The Real Nerdities. You can watch me play guitar. Please hit that follow button, subscribe, tell your friends, tell their friends, make that shit go viral. Also, you can check out our interviews. We have an interview coming up next week.
Monday.
Yeah. Braxton Cosby is coming back to join us.
It's a good dude.
Yeah, he's awesome. Looking forward to that. Check that out on, anywhere you get your fine free podcasts or YouTube. You can watch it. Season 2 of Nerd ETs starts shooting next month. That will be theme park food is the theme for it.
Well met.
Yeah.
Oh, he did it again.
That'll be the theme. People out there, we need money to bring you these things. Please give us money. Croon will spoon to talk about your business and or product.
The opinions of the Nerdities crew are idiotic and poorly thought out, but don't worry, next week's will be far more insulting. Fookaboo.
Goodbye. And I